Alrighty, guys. Welcome to Sweet Berry World, where the berries are sweet, but life obviously way sweeter. Today we are going to plan our 2026 garden, and we're going to do it live. And full transparency, we'll see how far we get. But we're going to do a little bit of hunting for some seeds, and I'm also going to show you a really cool tool that can help you plan for your garden this year that I've experimented with, and it's really cool. And I'll have a special link that you can try out and see if it works for you. You can also get $5 in free seed credit if you use the link in the description of this video. So I'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's talk about Sweetberry Farms 2026 garden and do a little bit of shopping while we're at it. So I have a couple of links here. Let me pull them up. Here we go. We got Johnny Seeds, one of my favorite places to shop around. And currently I have 16 items in my cart. I'm shopping for things like flowers and special vegetables that, I already have a lot of seeds, but I'm looking to add more flowers because I think they're going to do really well at the farmer's market. I've been selling all my fruits and vegetables at the Dane County's farmer's market in Madison, Wisconsin. That's the state capital. Each of the past 2 years. This will be my third year, and I want to bring the heat. The first couple of years, it's been a kind of a dry run where I've just gone once each year, but success has been found each year. Limited success. I think I made $22 my first year, maybe 24. And then last year I made $2. But but that's just being honest. But this year is going to be the year that I make bank. And I like to get a lot of certified organic seeds. I like using organic methods when I'm growing out here on the farm. I'm surrounded by a lot of Amish and a ton of other farms. There is no shortage of farms. So in a sea of farms, I want to stand out, and I'm using, better than organic methods to grow my stuff. So anyway, in my shopping cart here at Johnny Selected Seeds, I have some Candula flour, some Versailles mix, an organic edible flower collection just for fun. I have some yellowfin zucchini squash, some avalanche organic pea seeds, some Kalahari organic watermelon seed. It's like a seedless personal sized watermelon. I have some red lawn trophy. It's a organic onion. I have royal burgundy bean seeds, Covington organic sweet potato slips, Purple Majesty organic sweet potato slips. I have some organic sweet corn seed, Natural Bright XR, and Cool Customer organic cucumbers. I think they look like the perfect pickle, so I'm going to try some of those out. I have Wisconsin 55 tomato seeds, just, a pretty general tomato that everybody loves. And then we got more flowers. We got some China Aster, Tower Blue, and Tower White. And then there's a Souffle Light Pink China Aster seed. So that's what I have. And so far, I got $397.08 in my cart. It really adds up quickly. Holy mackerel, guys. Holy mackerel. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to bite and spend that kind of money. Pretty much every single year when I'm shopping for seeds, I'm just buying what catches my eye. And there is no master plan, right? Those just caught my eye. I have a lot of leftover seeds from years prior. I would say 3 or 4 out of the last 5 years, I've probably spent $1,000 just on seeds. And I use 2 suppliers. I use True Leaf Market, which is out of Utah, and then I use Johnny Selected Seeds. And you know, I seem to be able to get a great variety of organic seed from those 2 places. But that's what's in my cart now, and I want to kind of keep, you know, I want to keep it around $400 or less. Ideally, it'd be free, but you got to spend money to make money. So that's what's in my cart for this year. I have just a mountain of other seeds to use that are left over. They're kind of in my dry storage in the basement. But let's talk about how to plan properly for that garden, and that's where Seed Time comes in. Seed Time is a cool little company that can help you plan for that garden. So right now, what's on the screen is we're in my Seed Time account, and let's see. They have a calendar that just maps out the entire year, and it's super incredible. And what you can do is you can plug in your crops. So right here, when you're in your calendar, you can go to Add Crop, and you can pick, you know, whatever your seeds are. So let's say you have some beets. You click beets, then you go to crop variety, and it literally has almost every single type of beets possible. Like, somebody has painstakingly added almost every single type of beet that is humanly possible. So you just scroll down simply. You know, let's say you have a colorful mix beet. And you can add additional labels. You can do a customized color so it pops out on your calendar. And it literally tells you when you should do your bed preparation, when you should direct seed, when you should cultivate, when you should harvest, when you should weed. And then you basically just hit schedule. So now on the calendar, it literally tells me everything I need to do to make sure that I have a successful beet harvest. So as I scroll down, it wants me to plant my beets April 1st. Actually, let me backtrack here. It wants me to prepare the beds for the beets April 1st through the 4th. Then direct seed the beets between April 5th and April 11th. Then in May, I'm cultivating the beets, which probably means that I'm weeding them. So May 1st through May 2nd. Then I'm also cultivating the beets again. That means weeding them. May 17th through May 23rd. Cultivating them again, which means weeding them. June 7th through 13th. Cultivating them again. June 28th through the 30th. And let's see. I want to keep scrolling. All right. And then down in July, cultivating them again. That means weeding them. July 1st through the 4th. It doesn't mean that I'm cultivating every single day, but it's giving me a time frame to fit it in, to fit the cultivation in. So, looks like my cat wants to come in. Let's go get the cat in before he scratches my window. So anyway, super awesome, like very helpful, guys. And then it's telling me when to harvest. So I have a pretty good size harvest window for these beets, the 12th through the 30th. Let's get that cat in. Come on, kitty, 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 kitty. Okay, cat's in. So, as you can see, Seedtime is a pretty cool app, and this is just an example of how I can prepare for a successful garden season. Like, it lays everything out, tells me exactly what I need to do, when I need to do it. And you can play around with this also to help you plan for your garden. Now, they do charge a fee if you want to like really use this tool and put 30 different kinds of vegetables in your garden. There is a cap for the free use of it. But like if you want to make money, if you want to go to a farmer's market, like I highly recommend using Seedtime, because it's better than writing stuff down on a piece of paper. It can hold you accountable. There's a lot of tools with this. You can set a calendar. You can also pick up the full app on your phone. So that's cool. You don't just have to be glued to your computer in the house. You can, have your Seedtime calendar out there in the garden, and it displays really well on your cell phone. It's got classes. Everything for your garden is in one central location, basically, as far as education and knowing when you need to do what you need to do. So if you're just getting going like me, this is going to be my 6th growing season on my farm, and I really need to start figuring out how to make money. Going with this planning app with Seedtime is going to allow me to like really maximize all my seeds and stuff like that. So I hope that gives you a decent starter explanation on how the Seedtime app works. And I need to hit the ground running. Holy mackerel. It's still really early. We got snow on the ground. I'm in zone 4, so I have a little bit of time to plan. But if you're, in those southern states, I mean, time is of the essence. I know you're just getting over some hard freezes in Florida and stuff, so it could be the right time to check out Seedtime. And if you click the link in this video's description, you're supporting my channel, my struggling channel, and my struggling farm. With this link, you'll get $5 in free seed through the store that's in the Seedtime app. So that's kind of cool. You can pick out some organic watermelon seeds or your favorite seeds. I recommend you get the organic watermelon seeds or something cool, something fruity, because it's Sweet Berry Farm. I love fruit. Anyway, can I make that sales pitch more awkward? Probably not. But I honestly think it's a really cool tool, and I almost think that if you want to make money, if you want to be serious out there in the garden, like you can write stuff down, you can read the back of the package, but I'm telling you, with the hustle and bustle of life, you're not going to be on top of your crop rotation and when you should get out there and weed it. I mean, it's a lot of work to manage a garden, and Seedtime really takes the thinking out of it. I mean, let's face it, gardening is a good workout, a great way to get vitamin D, a good way to boost your happiness, but some of those planning pieces don't necessarily come naturally, especially if you got a full-time job or a family to raise, or laundry to do, and you got your job, you come home and you're tired. Just having that app to help you stay on top of it, I think it's worth looking at, and you can sign up for free. And when you sign up for free, you get to kind of check it out and see it if it's going to help you. So check out that link in the description for seed time. If you click it, it's an affiliate link. So if you end up like upgrading from the free version, I'll get a little kickback, and I appreciate it, because let's face it, yeah, I'm a YouTuber, and we survive on affiliate links. Not quite monetized on this channel, which is okay, because you got to start somewhere, and I'm definitely starting somewhere. But anyway, yeah, so now that I've explained the Seed Time app, and you know that there's a link in this channel's description, I'm going to check out another one of my favorite seed providers, and that is True Leaf Market. And I'm going to see if they have anything that's interesting. I need to put leaf in there. I got True Leaf Market. Here we go. TrueLeafMarket.com. I don't have an affiliate link, but they're a company that I use for seeds. They have a lot of good seeds if you like eating sprouts. They have a lot of good organic supplies, seeds. Here we go. Organic. That's where I want to go. They have a lot of heirloom seeds too if you want to save money. The organic ones are a little more spendy. They have 107 things out of stock, but they still have 538 in stock. So they still have a pretty good stock. I know a lot of people buy their seeds in November, December, January, but it's never too late to start looking for seeds. I'm just going to scroll through here. I know the cantaloupe and the watermelon are kind of catching my eye. I love sweet stuff. Is the cat scratching my leather couch? No. My donated leather couch, because I'm not fancy. They got rainbow blend carrots starting at $3.59. I mean, they got really good prices for like the diversity of vegetables and fruit that they have. Organic cucumber seeds, homemade pickles, $3.59 starting. Tomato seeds, black crim. Those are interesting tomatoes. I know growing pumpkins is like pretty cool, but you're always gonna have like way more pumpkins left over than you can sell. I mean, but it's good fertilizer, good compost. You can just let them back out into your field and turn back into soil. Worst case scenario, or feed them to your animals. If you can't sell all your produce, feed it to your chickens. Calendula seeds, solar flashback, starting at $4.39. That looks like a pretty flower. Alfalfa seeds, can get some cover crop. Their prices on True Leaf Market are just a little bit better sometimes than Johnny selected seeds. Like you can save a little bit of money. Their packages might be a little smaller though. I'm not sure. Have to do the research. But man, I'm getting hungry just looking at all this stuff. But anyway, guys, yeah, 'tis the season to plan for that garden, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing here on my farm. I have a lot I need to do. I need to bring all my blueberry bushes into one central location. I think I went wrong because I was planting my blueberry bushes kind of like my entire farm was going to be this beautiful, elaborate garden. So I started planting them along walkways and in different areas. And pretty soon, my different blueberry patches were like a quarter mile away from each other, and then deer came in and rabbits came in, and it's like it was really hard to maintain my blueberry plants. And then also I didn't get that cross pollination that helps produce blueberries. So basically this year, as soon as the ground unthaws, which might be another month, I'm going to dig up all my blueberry plants and get them in one central location. I'll be working on fencing, getting all my plants in a nice central location so they're easier to maintain. I'll be working on my garden, prepping that. I need to build a greenhouse, like one of those metal hoop greenhouses. I think it's like 30 by 20 or something. It's a smaller one, but I need to get that up. Just a lot of different projects around the farm will be good videos on this channel, so a lot to look forward to. This one, just a quick little video to kind of share the tool that I'll be using in seed time, and then just kind of showing you a couple of cool websites that I use to buy my seeds. Yeah, Johnny Selected Seeds are really good website to be able to find like potatoes and sweet potato slips and garlic. I'm not going to be buying any garlic bulbs this year because I have more than enough, but I've purchased over the last several years like 5 pounds of garlic bulbs every spring. I get them delivered in the fall, and I have a ridiculous amount of garlic. So highly recommend Johnny Selected Seeds and True Leaf Market, and then the Seed Time tool. Appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you got some value out of it. Hope you got interested in like this cool tool from Seed Time. Again, it's an affiliate link from me, so you'll be benefiting my channel, and I appreciate that if you check it out. I'm gonna use it, and it's definitely cool. I think I've gotten some comments like it's a glorified Google spreadsheet, but I mean, it's more than that. It's got literally an extensive bank of every seed ever created. It will show you when to prepare your bed, when to plant, when to weed, when to harvest. And if you get all your seeds that you have and you input it, you can see like when to get out in the garden, when you'll be able to bring something to a farmer's market or your farm stand. And I really highly recommend it. I don't know any other tool out there or app that's going to give you what Seed Time can give. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Oh, remember, berries are sweet, but life is sweeter. Please subscribe. Please like. It supports the channel a lot. Thank you so much. And we are out. As soon as I figure out how to stop recording.